McDonald's, Oreos, soda, candy, and frozen food. All are quick to eat, delicious, and easy. While I enjoy eating some delicious processed food as much as the next person, I think we need to drastically reduce our intake of these foods. Due to our very hectic and busy schedules, Americans are eating more processed foods than ever before. We are also seeing a correlated rise in the rates of diabetes and high blood pressure. In our busy world of work, school, and kids, it's pretty easy to just stop at the grocery store and pick up that quick frozen meal, or stop at the McDonald's drive-thru on your way home. According to the Federation of American Societies for Experimental Biology, 60% of all foods in the grocery store are now processed foods. These processed foods contain high amounts of sugar, fats, and sodium. While quick food that is high in sugar, fats, and sodium is undoubtedly delicious and tastes great, they are not great for you. If these foods are not consumed in moderation, they can cause people to develop a myriad of health problems. Most people just don't pay attention to the amount of sugar and sodium they put in their bodies. Statistics are showing a sharp and continuous rise in the rates of both diabetes and high blood pressure. According to the CDC's 2014 National Diabetes Report, there are now 29.1 million Americans that have diabetes. This is a staggering 9.3% of the American population. There are also 75 million people who suffer from high blood pressure, which is a staggering 1/3 of all adults in the United States. Other data I was very surprised to learn is that according to the American Diabetes Association, 1.4 million new people are diagnosed with diabetes each year. It is also the 7th leading cause of death. High blood pressure currently causes 1,000 deaths per day in the United States and is the leading cause for heart attacks, strokes, chronic heart failure, and kidney disease. While there are, of course, genetic factors involved in both of these diseases, much can be done nutritionally to reduce the rates of both. Reducing your intake of highly processed and high sugar foods is an easy way to be healthier and reduce your risk. Moderating sugar intake to 6 teaspoons per day is a recommendation for women, and 9 teaspoons a day is a recommendation for men, according to the American Health Association. That, however, is very easy to go over. One soda, as you can see in this picture, contains up to 10 teaspoons for a 12-ounce soda, 16.5 teaspoons for a 20-ounce soda, and for the liter soda, 27.5 teaspoons. On this chart, you can also see that in 1958, only 1% of the population had diabetes. Fast forward to today, and that is significantly higher at 9.3%. The ideal recommended daily intake of sodium is 1,500 milligrams a day, and never more than 2,300 milligrams a day. This is also very easy to go over, though, because most processed foods are processed with salt as a preservative and as a seasoning. A good rule of thumb when you grocery shop is to stay on the perimeter of the store. The perimeter of the store is where you will find fruits, vegetables, meats, fish, and healthy dairy products. The inner aisles are where all the processed, high-sugar foods are contained. There are other lifestyle changes that you can make to reduce your risk of these two diseases. Increase your level of physical activity. Walking as little as 30 minutes a day can reduce your risk of getting either. Quit smoking tobacco, and limit alcohol consumption. I'm not saying you shouldn't eat some cake or eat your favorite ice cream occasionally. It's just very easy to not pay attention to the amount of sugar and sodium that we put in our bodies. And before you know it, you have diabetes and are suffering from high blood pressure. With a few simple lifestyle changes, we can drastically improve our health. Failure to limit excessive consumption of processed foods high in sodium and high in sugar are leading to higher and higher rates of obesity, high blood pressure, and diabetes. I urge each and every one of you to evaluate the foods you buy in the grocery store and try to be more aware of the amount of sugar and sodium you're putting in your bodies. The key is moderation instead of excess.